in the ancient city ruins of the city of Pergamus. This was the third church in Revelation chapter 2 that Jesus spoke to. This church, the name Pergamus or Pergamum, it means like mixed marriage or a perverted marriage. And historically what this church had done was it was living in a time when there was a great deal of persecution, and they were mixing paganism and bringing it into the church, thinking that they could like Christianise it, which you can't do. God will not share his glory with another. And probably the reason they did this was because the persecution was pretty intense. Just down the hill, there are the remains of what was a temple to Zeus. Jesus called this the seat of Satan. And Jesus said he knew that they had to deal with the fact that this was the seat of Satan, and there was incredible opposition to them. And you could just imagine the fear and impression that they lived under. But unfortunately, to deal with that, they compromised and they allowed paganism and pagan rites and rituals into the church. It was Christianising it so that the persecution would be less. And Jesus said for them not to do that, and that they were to repent. And we have the same problem oftentimes in our churches today, where we embrace things and manners and customs and traditions of the world that have some really dodgy foundations and origins to them. We need to be really careful that we don't mix paganism and try to Christianise it to make it legitimate. And these are the ruins up here of the city, and interesting that, you know, when Jesus said that if they didn't repent, he was going to snuff out their candlestick, and this is one of those places that happened. And so we need to pay close attention, guard ourselves, and remain focused and dedicated. There was many in the Church of Pergamum who never compromised, and there's a high price to pay for that, obviously, and our brothers and sisters around the world do pay for their faith and to not compromise. So it's not easy being a Christian, but the rewards are eternal. So if you wanted to see the seat of Satan, or the temple to Zeus, it was actually discovered by a German archaeologist, and then he transported the whole thing to Germany. So do a Google search and you'll find the seat of Satan, the temple to Zeus, and just down here amongst this fence down here are the old steps, just a few rocks remaining, and the big pine tree in the middle.